We're going to perform you one of our own original songs now. This song is called Moon in Her Heart. Time in the world, but she never ever knew what to do with it. So she crawled around to find a new place to hide and never ever fit in all the pieces. There are boundaries to the place in the heart, but not that could ever tear the part she ever made.
Hello, welcome to the Open Mic. In the next few weeks I will be filming and interviewing unsigned bands in the Greater Manchester area. It's amazing how much talent there is about. Today I'm at the Deaf Institute, that's in Manchester. It's the Trough Group. They have several bars all around Manchester. I'd like to meet a young band called Trez. Is that right, Trez?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what's your name?
Joe.
Hi Joe. What do you play?
Guitarist.
Guitarist, yeah, okay.
Carrie.
Vocals. Vocals.
Neil.
Neil. Hi Neil.
The guitar.
You okay?
Yep.
Don't worry Neil about it, yeah. Okay. So the name Trez obviously is Spanish for three.
It is, yes.
So tell me why you got the name.
Well, we were playing around with a few different ideas, and we felt sort of these days it doesn't really matter too much what your name is as long as it's something that's sort of like catchy and stands out. So we wanted to go with maybe the number 3, looking in different languages and stuff, and it was Neil in the end that sort of narrowed it down to a few different languages of 3, and we ended up going with Trez.
That's brilliant, yeah. It's just so simple, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's fantastic, okay. so okay, where did you meet And how long have you been together as a band?
Well, we've been gigging for just over a year now, haven't we? I think
Yep.
it's been just about a year, yeah. Joe's actually my partner, so we've been together a long time.
All right.
So,
A long time.
A long time.
Stop counting after a while.
You do.
Yeah.
Longer than a prison sentence, anyway. And so we started working together with Neil. I actually met Neil through where my workplace is, Voice Ability. He actually came for some singing lessons,
Oh,
but we
fantastic.
ended up nabbing him as a guitarist instead.
All right.
So.
Okay, yeah. You write songs?
Yes, something new we've been doing in just recent months, because obviously we've not been working together that much as an acoustic trio, only a year now. So far, most of the writing has come from myself, just sort of working out songs that I like the sound of on guitar. Obviously, I'm not a guitarist, so then taking it to the lads, getting them to sort of put their own riffs and instrumentals and things like that on them.
And the boys give an input?
They do, yeah. They take obviously a really brief, layout of a song and sort of turn it more into something rocking.
Good, okay. What's your musical influences?
Well, American rock music, I think, a bit of British rock as well, so Radiohead, Chili Peppers,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Well, largely from a vocal point of view, Chris Cornell is one of my biggest influences.
Chris Cornell?
Yeah, singer, mainly known from Soundgarden and Audioslave in recent years.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what would you call your music, the genre of your music?
A lot of the stuff I listen to is quite grungy, but I do listen to some sort of like
The ones that
country
you
rock
write,
type
yeah.
stuff. Yeah, the stuff that we write is heavily influenced by that. Obviously, we're doing everything acoustically, so you can't get a lot of that, grunge effect across without electrical instruments, but quite sort of rocky acoustic
We try
stuff.
though, don't we?
Yeah, we try
Yeah.
to get it as rocking as we can with 2 acoustic guitars. Yeah.
Well, it works, doesn't it?
Yeah, we have a good go.
Yeah, fantastic. Now, the last question is, what is your dream? Right, tell me your dream.
Dream with this band, I'd just like to travel and play songs, so,
Traveling,
Europe
yeah.
maybe, or,
Oh, yeah.
either abroad.
And yourself?
Yeah, I think the music industry is quite a difficult thing to get involved in directly these days. Everything's changed a lot in recent years. Sort of companies eat up bands and stuff. So I'm quite happy just to be getting out there, doing whatever, just as many different places as we can, doing whatever we can really, and just get whatever we can out of it.
Brilliant. And you're the same?
Yeah, I like to go. What I like to do is just like tour and.
Yeah, like to tour, yeah.
And then because if you're actually in like Manchester one day, then you
Yeah,
go to
do it,
Preston,
yeah,
then
yeah.
Leeds, then
Yeah.
London,
And
then
like a
whatever.
tour of
That'll be
England, yeah.
quite good, to
Yeah.
do that
Fantastic,
type of
okay.
stuff.
Well, thank you for the interview.
Cheers.
Okay.